Say, everybody. I found the TV listing. Trigger was sitting on it.
What's it say? Oh, Mad Movies is on.
Come on, let's go.
Don't let Trigger on the sofa.
Come on, everybody, we're headed in a new direction. Going downtown with the LA connection to see the Mad Movies. To see the Mad Movies. We're going downtown to the LA connection. You can tell everybody that is where I'll be. About Mad Movies. Mad Movies. Going downtown with the LA connection.
Hi, I'm Ken Scove, and welcome to Mad Movies with the LA Connection. Tonight's feature stars a man whose hair hasn't changed in over 40 years. Recognize him? I do. It's President Ronald Reagan in tonight's feature, Santa Fe Trail, made in 1940. Now let's take the Reagan Challenge. Has his hair changed? Not to me. You're probably asking yourself, what's the point to all this? Nothing! Well, the movie's been changed a little bit. The picture's the same, but the words are different. You see, in our version, the president's toe-tapping son, Ron Jr., dreams his father is running for president against Abraham Lincoln. I don't want to miss it. Come on, everybody, let's go watch Santa Fe Trail.
Oh, Ron Jr., you were whining a lot in your sleep. Were you having a bad dream?
Yeah, it was about Dad. It was horrible. He was running for the presidency.
But he is the president, and it is horrible.
No. This was back in the 1800s. It all started in a bunkhouse with a bunch of guys in pajama tops all sitting around trying to decide who was going to run against Abraham Lincoln.
I think it should be Ronald Reagan.
Monster.
He's the perfect choice.
Why? Because he knows all the words to Louie Louie?
Well, that's one.
Go ahead, sing that tune.
Please, Errol, don't make me sing. I only know the first 3 lines to Happy Birthday.
The first 3 lines are all the same.
Our candidate should have courage and stamina.
And he should also have hair that doesn't move. You know, Ron, you're gonna need a wife.
And Nancy's the last girl available.
Hey, got an idea? Give her some flowers.
Sounds
Huh?
good.
Sure.
She'll like these.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you know anything about flowers? You have to put them in water first.
Well,
Put another quarter in and take my picture. Is anybody listening?
Well, I can't marry Ron today because I'm sitting on some eggs that I'm trying to hatch.
Oh, well,
excuse me, Errol. Would you mind holding my gum for me? Thanks. I'll take over from here.
he's all right, but keep him away from your eggs. Hey, don't blow it.
I'll pay you anything to be my wife. Just name it, and it's yours.
What kind of girl do you take me for?
There you go again. He misspoke himself. What he meant to say was you're worth your weight in gold.
Well, how much do you think I weigh?
Oh, about 210?
Well, bleep you.
The campaign was going well, a lot of money was spent in a search for a man to be our president. Ronnie Reagan is the candidate who'll be the best. Lots of people like him and he'll fool the rest. Say go, go. Go, go, Ronnie, go, go.
There's a chicken stuck to your butt.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, now that you're gonna be First Lady, I hope you don't forget your old dad.
Oh, I won't forget you. Say, what's marriage like? I'm going to like that.
But then the dream got worse. You and Dad got married.
Huh?
And then you were kissing Errol Flynn.
Oh.
And then Dad came in.
Oh.
and then we, and then he.
Let me congratulate you.
No, okay.
You've been congratulated by the whole army. Can I get in on this?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. But I'm not going to kiss you.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Nancy.
Oh.
We had a wonderful honeymoon. We went to Death Valley. Didn't we?
Yes, that's right.
Missed again. Hey, anybody want something from the ice cream truck?
Snow cone.
Bye-bye.
Hello, ladies and germs. I'd like to give you a man who is running for a second term in office. I'd also like to give you a hickey. Yeah. So now let's have a big log cabin welcome for Mr. Abe Lincoln.
Thank you. I was going to start with 77 years ago, but a funny thing happened to me on the way to Gettysburg. A woman walks into a bar with a duck on her shoulder, and the bartender says, "Hey, you can't come in here with a pig."
Oops.
Huh?
Nice timing.
Thanks.
Are you done? Answer me. Are you?
Yes.
Well, fine then. Now, there's one in every crowd. Now that you've gone and ruined my joke, I'm going back to 77 years ago.
The campaign started to get ugly, and so did the men.
Mr. Lincoln doesn't appreciate you spreading rumors that he plays poker with the Ayatollah Khomeini and 2 pelicans. So we'll publish this letter that Ron wrote to his fiancée. Dear Nancy Wency, you look good in skin-tight jeans, so let me touch your jelly beans. Well, it gets worse. Do you want to hear the rest of it?
No, thanks. I gotta go. Wait, I'd like to hear the rest.
Well, what do you want? A kiss or a medal?
I can't believe how scoodly that letter was.
Let me touch your jelly beans.
Good thing that Ron doesn't write his own speeches, isn't it? Boy, I'll say.
Make fun of me if you want to, but Nancy married me.
Marriage stinks. I'd rather play spin the
That's
bottle.
an idea.
Yeah. We can all play. Flynn here can go first.
You be the bottle.
Hey.
We've decided to ask some actual Americans who they'd vote for if Ronald Reagan were running for president against Abraham Lincoln. Let's find out.
If Reagan could grow a beard like that, it'd be Reagan, but it's Lincoln. I hate men with facial hair.
Yes.
Well, Reagan for a couple of reasons. Like, he's from California, so the karma's there, right? And Lincoln never took his hat off. That bothers me. You know, you never knew if the guy was bald or not.
Abe Lincoln, you trust a guy with a beard.
I'd probably vote for Reagan. Lincoln's a little behind the times.
Right.
Lincoln, strong domestic policy.
Oh, please, this is a tough question. I wouldn't vote.
I'm not old enough to vote.
I think if Abraham Lincoln were a real person, if I knew both, then it'd depend, like, you know, which one I like. But probably I'd stick with Reagan.
Abraham Lincoln. He's a man of a few words and much action.
Did you know him personally?
No, I did not.
Ron Reagan.
Why?
He's alive.
Well, as Secretary of the Interior, you ought to know about decorating. Your desk will look better in the corner.
I like my desk where it is. Besides, my chair and lamp are already here. Not to mention the fact that I can see who comes through the door from over here.
Yeah, nobody comes through that door. If I was your brother, I wouldn't have come through that door.
Oh, that's it. I'm gonna write Mom and tell her what you said.
Mom?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell her you stole 2 of my hats last week.
Well, if that's the way you're gonna be, I'm gonna tell her what you did.
Huh?
You used to wet the bed and then blame it on me.
What?
And that was when you were 16.
Why, you...
And that's not all. I'm gonna take this hat, too. I can steal them just as fast as you can buy them, Buster.
Just you wait a minute. I'm gonna write...
Yes, sir?
What do you want?
Well, don't you know? You sent for me.
Oh, touch your hat and get out of here.
Yes, sir.
This is my last hat.
Well, then you'd better nail it to your head, tattletale.
I Ayatollah! Ayatollah!
I'm Ward Bond.
What news do you have about the campaign?
It doesn't look good, Ayatollah. The latest poll shows that Reagan's ahead.
We can't let Reagan win. He thinks ketchup is a vegetable.
I thought it was a beverage.
There's a fly in the face! Sorry, it was a mole. We're gonna ride. Who's gotta use the bathroom?
I gotta do it. Hey, I gotta go first. Take a count. I'm going.
Hey, everybody. Look. Errol's wearing a skirt.
Huh?
Here he goes again.
So, you're wearing a skirt?
Yeah. Keeps me cooler.
It looks good on you.
But isn't that uncomfortable? I mean, how do you keep the leather saddle from chafing your thighs? Maybe you just ride bareback, huh, Earl?
No, he wears pantyhose.
Pantyhose?
Pantyhose?
Pantyhose? This is ridiculous. I'm going back to Iran.
And I was in the dream too, Mom. I was on the campaign trail. Oh boy, Errol, am I glad to see you.
What happened, Ron Jr.? What happened?
Well, I was dancing on the wagon, and I pirouetted off the back and screwed myself into the ground, just like Wile E. Coyote.
Give me a hand. He weighs a ton. You know, it's a shame about Ron Jr., the way he pirouetted off the back of the wagon and screwed himself right into the ground.
And then, Mom, you, Dad, and the rest of the guys went to get your fortunes told.
Nancy, ask the woman who's going to win the election.
Yeah, is it gonna be me?
Tell us, Squawking Beaver.
Well, it says if you have children, they never call you. If you take sick, take chicken soup, and never pay full price for anything.
Well, what'd she say? What does that mean?
She said one of you will be president, and one of you is wearing pantyhose.
Oh. It was Errol.
That's right.
Oi, the next time, curb your dog.
It's been a long, hard, tough campaign, Ron. There's been a lot of mudslinging.
Yeah, I seem to have taken most of it. On my face.
There you go again. What a scum blossom.
Well, I'd like to order this week's home movie sent in by Lee and Sylvia Smith of Palo Alto, California. And remember, if you'd like to see your home movies on the air, just send them to this address. The pine cone mold had grown to unbelievable proportions. Cautiously, young Dr. Vollmer proceeded to follow standard laboratory procedures. Everything seemed to be in order, but then strange effects began to take hold. First, Vollmer's pants became uncomfortably tight. Then they disappeared altogether. He left the world of science and moved to Arizona, but he could not escape the force that was growing within him. First, he built a swimming pool, which took enormous strength and impressed his friends. Then overnight, he enlarged it to a lake the size of Ohio, and went on to handcraft a little something to sail around in. Vollmer was sought out by the finest scientific minds of his time. He showed them all how to transform a tiny toy train into the real thing. He went on to develop a way to straighten people's teeth without using braces. Then Dr. Vollmer set out alone on a cross-country goodwill mission. When he came to a stop, he paused to build a tasteful monument and research center dedicated to the spirit of scientific knowledge. When his work was done, he turned himself into an old man and retired.
I never did like Windows know-how.
We heard a rumor you're gonna style Abraham Lincoln's hair to look like Reagan's, you weasel!
Harney Volvo Smorgasburg.
Huh?
What'd he say?
Bjornborg.
Hey!
You see this? How would you like me to take this razor and shave off your mustache? Then strap it to your liver and barbecue your carcass? Come on, little buddy.
I'm not even a barber. Please be informed that the polls have closed.
Reagan's been declared the winner. Lincoln is to concede. Pass it on.
Please be informed that the rolls have mold. Reagan is coming to dinner. Lincoln is not to be seated.
Please be informed that your nose is cold, Reagan's hair is thinner, and Lincoln is too conceited.
Huh.
I won. Congratulate me.
Not yet, Ron.
Well, why not?
Well, because she has to congratulate me first. Don't you, Nancy?
Well, okay.
Wait a minute. I thought I was the winner.
Well, I'm not going to kiss you. At least not yet.
My father's inaugural ball was the best since Eisenhower's.
Someone says, touch your hat. Very nice. Don't you think, Josephine?
Hey, touch your hat.
Uh-oh.
What?
Well, he didn't say Simon Says, so I guess we're out, huh?
Well, Dag, nabbit, I was just following you. What? Now we're gonna have to turn in our hats. Excuse me, did you two have your hands stamped?
Hand stamp?
I have an idea. We washed our hands. Can't we get in our good looks alone?
No, sir. In that case, you two will have a long wait.
Tell me something, Harold. Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side. Everyone knows that.
Gee, I thought I just made that up.
Oh, hell.
This girl's interested in politics. I'm sure there's some place that you can fit her on your staff.
Hello, Bubbles.
Do you have any experience?
I'd like to get down and boogie with you.
Me? Well, that's just the kind of experience I'm looking for. Do you take dictation? Because I've got a
There
lot
he
to
goes
say.
again.
In fact, I say things I sometimes don't even know about.
Errol,
Gosh,
why don't
must
you
be written down on
congratulate me
a 3 by
again?
5
Huh?
postcard.
Hold it. Simon Says, take a drink.
That's the dishwater.
I know. It's good. Need salt.
Ron, I'd like you to meet Abraham Lincoln, and this is Ulysses Grant.
Oh, so you're Mr. Reagan. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I didn't vote for you.
That's okay. I didn't vote for myself.
Nice going.
Mr. Lincoln freed the slaves during his first term as president. That's quite an accomplishment.
That's right, Mr. Reagan, I did. Say, what do you plan to accomplish?
Well, the thing of it is, I better go ask Nancy. I have a lot of power as president. The first thing I did was move the White House to Santa Barbara.
Yes, I know.
His second act was to make Tip O'Neill the conductor on this train.
Attention! Tickets, please!
Oops.
You know, you should have something done about that.
Well, I tried, but nothing seemed to work. And now I just use it as a flirtatious gesture.
Oh, I see. Well, it got my attention.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Don't leave, Mom. I'm not doing
I
my
can't
thing.
take any more.
Wait till you hear about the part where the aliens came.
I wish I hadn't turned down that role on Falcon Crest.
And the Broncos, and then the earth opened up and swallowed the whole nation, and then all of a sudden...
Someone stop
there was
him, please!
Boy, what a nightmare. Just think we could have had Reaganomics instead of the Gettysburg Address. Oh, gentlemen. Here's a sneak preview of our next feature.
Stop! I feel a song coming on. The eensy beatsy spider went up the water spout. I took a left at the gas station and started to twist and shout. Oh, doggone it, Bob. That's another job I've lost.
Ow! You smashed my hand.
Sorry, Bob. It's just that I get tension headaches when I wear an air filter around my neck.
The bread is a little bit runny, Dwayne. Let it cook for another 2.5 hours and then throw it away. Either you got flies on this bread or the raisins are moving.
Thanks for joining us. And remember, don't forget to send in those home movies, will you? The LA Connection is proud to show you our process of movie making.
What do you want?
Well, don't you know? You sent for me.
Oh, touch your hat and get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something, Harold. Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side. Everyone knows that.
Gee, I thought I just made that up.
Oh, hell.
The LA Connection is proud to show you our process of movie making.
I won. Congratulate me.
Not yet, Ron.
Well, why not?
Well, because she has to congratulate me first. Don't you, Nancy?
Well, okay.
There's a fly in the face! Sorry, it was a mole.